Hello everyone, my name is Alexa and welcome to my channel. Today, my best friend and I are going to be doing a 24-hour read-a-thon. So we will be reading as close to 24 hours as we possibly can. We're both kind of old ladies, so we'll see if we can do it without sleeping. But we're gonna try to go 24 hours only reading with limited breaks. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, to start off our reading marathon, obviously we had to go get coffee. We tried to go to Dunkin', but it was closed, which is a shame because I had a gift card. And while we were at McDonald's, also got a Shamrock Shake because you had to. And I was starved, so I got a large fry. I already ate some of them. But that's how we're going to start out the night. Angelene only got a soda, so she's going to not make it. I am placing bets now. Quick change into PJs. Got my little setup, and we're on to book number 1. It's currently 10:30, so that means we have to read until 10:30 tomorrow night. We're starting with The Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky, because this is the $5 book of the month at Barnes & Noble, so we each got a copy. So we're going to start with this, and I'll let you know what I think about it after I finish it. Okay, sorry for this annoying light here. I have to move into the other room because Angelene fell asleep. Hashtag failure. I finished book number 1, The Mary Shelley Club, and it's currently 2:35, so that means it took about 4 hours to read, which not actually though, because Angelene and I were reading the same book, as you know, so we were talking a lot through it. But as soon as she fell asleep, I was able to just rip right through it, and it was a pretty thick book, 466 pages, and I'm going to rate it a 5 out of 5 stars, which controversial. But it was actually really well written. It has a really good plot, good pacing. I did guess the big twist at the end, literally really early on in the book. But it was still really good. I'm happy with this read. So obviously we have to move on to a really bad book now. Sorry to all the Twilight fans, I really don't love it. I'm annotating New Moon for Angelene. It was supposed to be for her birthday, but her birthday was in February and it's now March. And I've been reading this since November, and I'm literally not even halfway through. So I decided this was the perfect time to finish this book, finally. So this one's probably going to take me a little longer because I am annotating it while I read. But we'll see. I mean, I have a whole 20 hours to go. Making coffee number 2. Slay. I actually really don't like coffee, but it's the only thing keeping me going right now, especially because Angelene's asleep. Okay, it's almost 5 in the morning. I'm on to coffee number 3. I mean, they're just they're mostly creamer and a little tiny bit of coffee. I still haven't finished Twilight though. I still have 300 pages left. Don't judge the fact that I drink out of a straw. I can't drink like a normal person. The liquid will just come right out of my mouth. Look at the pretty snow. It's starting to get light out too. Almost 8:30 and I finished book 2. I'm gonna rate it a 2 out of 5 stars because it was really a struggle. I've been reading it since November, but I did finish it. Look at all those tabs. Angelene, do you have any thoughts on how excited you are to read this book that I annotated for you?
Kill you.
She's such a good friend. Time for a little breakfast break. Well, first breakfast, because I'll probably be hungry again before lunchtime. So I'm having this single waffle because that's all we have left, and some orangey juice. I'm really angry because I wanted to film the sunrise this morning and like wake up with the sunrise because that's something I've always wanted to do. And like I was awake for it, but there was no pretty sunrise because it's cloudy out, and so I didn't get to see anything, and it was really depressing. But anyway, I'm gonna eat my food and then I'll go on to my third book. Okay, time for book number 3. I will be reading The Betrayed by Kira Cass. This is the second book in a series, but I read The Betrothed, the first book, a couple days ago, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the second book. Okay, I finished book number 3. I gave this a 5 out of 5, and I'm really glad that I tried the second book in the series because I wasn't a super fan of the first one, but this one was amazing. This was like exactly what the selection gave me in form of serotonin. So I really needed this book. Next book I'm going to read is The Testing by Joelle Charbonneau, which I have read many, many times, and I've never continued this series past the first book. And today's not the day to continue the series either. So I'm just going to read the first book. But, funness! I forgot that I had this. The Ultimate Reading Challenge, and I'm going to open the envelopes that I have accomplished today. I didn't do this today, but we're going to open gift a copy of your favorite book to a friend or family member, special occasion not required, because I gave Angelene a copy of Pride and Prejudice, which is probably my favorite book, and I annotated it for her. So we're going to open this envelope and see our prize. I got some little gift tags. So I have one with a little cat, and this one here with the flowers and the books. Very cute. Okay, now we're going to participate in a book club in person or virtually, because me and Angelene do a book club every summer, and so I'm going to go ahead and open that envelope. Oh, that's cute. What is that? Oh, yes. I got the little library card inserts, which I do actually use these all the time. So, yay. And it's like a whole notepad of them. Okay, I finished book number 4, and I'm going to give this probably a 4 out of 5 stars. It's probably one of my favorite dystopian series, even though I've only read the first book. Anyway, it's almost 4 o'clock, so now I'm moving on to book number 5, which is going to be Dividing Eden, also by Joelle Charbonneau, interestingly enough. Okay, I took a little nap for an hour because my eyeballs were literally falling like closed as I was reading. So me and little Ringo boy took a nap, and I'm probably gonna have dinner soon, but I'm not very far into my book yet, only like a couple chapters. So I'm still very tired. Hi, happy next day. I failed at the 24-hour reading challenge. I fell asleep when I had like 5-ish hours left. I was supposed to take a short nap, but I actually just went to bed. But 24 hours minus like 5-ish hours, I feel like is pretty good. And I read 4 books plus like a little bit of a 5th book. So yeah, I think it was very fun. Angelene, do you have any thoughts that you want to share?
If you don't know me, I'm Angelene. Comment in how you better watch it, Sophie.
Okay, anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, goodbye and have an Alexa-Dee-Doo-Dah day.